Carburetor disassembly. As you see, I've taken all of the covers off, which was the easy part, and I've also removed the pins and very carefully kept the plastic or the rubber here intact while removing those. Those are very important. In the carburetor, I'm going to remove the float, and then I'm also going to go ahead and remove the needle that's under the float. It's important that I also take out this particular item here that I'm holding, because it's rubber and the carburetor cleaner will eat through it. And as you can see, I've disassembled them from the group before. What's real interesting is there's a little impression here where this particular adjuster stays, so you don't have to worry about the adjustment because it fits right into this little depression. Remove the float. It was held in with this small pin, and I just used a punch and tapped it out. And I removed this piece here, which has the rubber part that I want to make sure does not go in the carburetor cleaner, and I'm going to have to clean just a very small amount of dirt on this particular item, and it went in the hole that we see here, so that's going to be good. As you can see, the gas pin is the screw is a little rusty, which the carburetor cleaner will take care of, and this particular flow control piston needs to be taken out and also cleaned. One of the interesting things, I have a tool that actually can do a little bit of engraving on it. So what I've done is I've actually marked, and it's hard to see, you'll see it later on when it's clean. I actually have a number 1 written here and a number 2 so that I can keep the bodies in the proper line. The other thing that's real important when doing these carburetors is that these particular screws are very soft, so it's very important that you get the right fit on the right Phillips head or the right straight screwdriver if you're going to go ahead and work on these pins or on any of the screws that are on this particular group of carburetors. So use the right screwdriver, make sure that it fits exactly, and then press in a lot so that you can keep the heads intact. Alright, so these pistons with the gas needles cleaned up real well with okay, so the carburetors are now apart, and one of them is soaking in the carburetor cleaner. I don't have enough room for all 3 or all 4, so I'll have to wait. The pistons with the gas needles have all been cleaned, and that's real important. The rubber parts are in great shape. The starter motor turns freely, and so I'm probably not going to look at that. This jar and this tub is actually filled with Coca-Cola. We're trying the rust solvent Coca-Cola area, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and break the clamps free for the exhaust pipe.